What is you
There's no sound?
doing?
Oh shit.
Walang
Do we
sound
have
sa'yo,
sound
no?
now?
Wait lang, check ko, no?
May sound na ba? There's sound now, right? We're live.
Actually, wala pa.
How
Ayan,
about-
meron na.
Alright, we are live. Do we have sound now?
Wait lang, check ko, no?
Alright, yeah. Oh shit. You know what I forgot?
Actually, wala.
What? The link?
Zencaster. It's alright. The first episode we'll just use the video for the audio, but it's just how it be.
Do you want to send it right now?
Alright,
do it.
yeah. But anyway, I'll introduce ourselves. Anyway, here guys.
Do you want to send it right now?
No, we'll just use the link of the video muna for the audio. So anyway,
You can send it. Okay, go.
hey guys, well, what's up? Welcome to the first episode of season 2 of the Good AM Project. You're here with your boy Anton Mocalino, and you have your boy down here. Say hi, Tim.
Annyeong?
Hey guys, well, what's up? Welcome to the first Okay, he's also known as Suck My Left Nut 420. Yeah, y'all wanna know that. And this is Kepoy right here.
Yo.
Yes, what's up? He's also known as Kepoy TV. You can check that out on Facebook. He's a streamer. He's got lots of followers. If you all seen the what do you call that? That Avengers video on Valorant. That's him, my dude. And you have Tony down here. Say hi, my man. If you all seen the Okay,
Hello.
so you guys probably don't know, but we've taken this podcast not so seriously before because we were just doing it all for fun, but now we want to take it kind of a bit more seriously now. So we've decided to create a main cast, and this is your main cast, guys. So yeah. Hopefully soon we're gonna be on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcasts, and whatnot, guys. And we don't have the best equipment right now, but I mean, if y'all stream and listen to our shit, maybe, just maybe, we'll have better cams and microphones, right? All right, so today,
Support.
yeah, man, support your boys. What are we talking about today, Tony? What's up?
Oh, so first thing, oh my god.
You're stupid. You're fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
So first thing is the announcement, your announcement, right? And everything on the platforms and stuff like that. I think we should.
Yo, I literally just said it though.
No, okay, fine. Okay, alright. I really don't listen to you 80% of the time. Okay. So, just kidding.
What's our first question today, Tony?
What our first question? So it's it's a new year, new beginnings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I saw this question. So what meeting someone new, okay? What are the red flags that you might, dodge?
That you
Red
wanna
flags.
dodge, like what?
Yeah,
how
that
do
you want to dodge. Like that's a red flag right away.
Your political views.
Oh yeah, man, for sure. Taina. I'm so sorry. But again, I've said this time and time again on my podcast, man. Kung DDS ka and you're on my podcast, get the fuck out of my podcast, man.
Oh shit.
You don't deserve to fucking watch. I don't care if I need followers and viewers, man. Get the fuck out of my podcast if you're DDS.
Damn. The red flag right away.
Yeah, bro.
Damn,
Fuck
man.
that, man.
Did not expect that.
Okay, how about you? How about you, Tim? Taina? What's
No,
up?
legitimate though. Let's just assume that, let's say, meet someone, you maybe date for a good 8 to 10 months, right? Only then did you find out about their
Red
political
flags.
views. Yeah. Would you actually break up with that person? And let's
Bro,
say
yeah.
this person was, your ideal,
Yeah.
ideal person in terms of looks, terms of personality. Only then you found out now she's a supporter or has a different view. Would you actually break up with that person? Or
Man,
split up?
honestly, if they're DDS, bro, or like they're like solid Trump supporter, fuck that, man.
Like instant, like
Man,
the
that says a
minute you
lot
find out.
about their personality already. Just
Anton is being an extremist. Well, on a superficial level, like me, let's say Eloisa, right? Actually, Eloisa before was DDS, no joke. Like she supports Duterte, and I respected that. And then until such time, of course, many issues came out na. And then that's the only time na parang ayo nga no, there's something wrong. Like even me, I don't like DDS like the way they support him, but I respect Duterte on what he does. It's just that on the way it's publicized in the media, it's really bad. So like on a superficial level, it doesn't really affect me. Like the politics, I can't affect politics in any way. So like if you're DDS, if you're my girlfriend, that's okay because we can't affect ano naman on how the things are going unless I go into politics, and that's the only case.
I
But
see.
for Anton, he's an extremist.
Yeah, man. Like
Case by case basis.
like if you like straight up support them, and like no matter how much you like say your view, like you point out what's wrong about them, and they still don't like see that, then there's something wrong with them, man. Like
Mm.
obviously for them to like that person or for them to like fight about that person, that's means something different, it's like something about their personality. How about you,
Also-
Tom? What about
Just a disclaimer lang. We're not talking about the government. We are talking about the people who support a certain
yeah,
person.
man.
And that's not that's not the government.
And let's just say like you probably think like I hate Duterte a lot. I do, but then like that's not the point.
Yeah.
Okay, like I support the government, man. Like I wanna hear them out. Like I give them a chance to do what they have to do, but then seeing
shit they do.
yeah, seeing the shit that they do right now, it's not so good, man. So like political views, you're a DDS, you're a Trump supporter. Like fuck that, man. Fuck that.
How about in terms of physical appearance?
Red flag on physical
flag.
appearances?
Not. I don't mean to say red
Oh
flag.
my god, I'm
no,
out. I'm out. We're gonna get
No, no,
bashed.
no, no, no.
We're gonna be on Twitter.
No. Rather in the sense of preference, eh? Because it's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like if
what's
they're
like-
tall,
I don't mean red
small,
flags,
yeah.
Alright, so my
Red flags.
fist like
Preference.
Alright.
preference.
I think you
Okay,
go
so
first
we're
since
going
you asked the
preference.
question, man.
That's hard, eh? Plus, I asked you stall time because I didn't have an answer.
Yeah, so go answer it, Anton.
Alright, fine. Honestly, on my part, I like chinita girls, man. There's something about that Asian look that's just really like
So Korean.
to me. Not Korean. I mean, definitely right now I have a bias towards Koreans because like I'm just into it right now. But I've always been into that like chinita type, man. It's just parang Asian looks kasi is eternal, eh. Not like basta. I don't wanna say other things, but Asian look to me is eternal, man. For real. What about you guys?
Mine, my preference is Eloise.
Be careful,
Like
yeah.
Eloise.
Good answer. Man.
Oh,
Good
alright.
answer.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Mm.
Yeah.
To all who
Yeah.
doesn't know,
no
that's his
problem.
that's his girlfriend that lives with him. Oh shit! Why are you looking back, bro? How about you, Tony?
I don't know, man. I think most of the time, so it really depends on the personality, man. Sure, the looks, sure. Yeah.
Listen, man. The question is, what is your preference on appearance?
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't really have that, like a specific preference. No, really.
All right.
What would
Fine.
it be then?
But they have to
if they look
relatively
like
look
Marlo,
good.
it's okay.
No. But they have to like relatively look good.
Yeah,
like,
but-
on my perspective.
All right, but I know that's subjective. But what looks
Yeah.
good to you?
Tim, can you like answer this one, man?
Oh.
I can't. You know.
Well, I think you guys, I know na talaga, and we've been around each other quite short hair. Short
Ah,
hair is
okay,
my
yeah.
thing, yeah.
Like if a girl can carry short hair really well.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's when.
You got that from me.
No.
So why you like me now? 'Cause I'm short hair.
That's why he doesn't like me and Tony, man, because we have long hair. But,
Yeah.
I just want to say a shout out to Alexander Sanderson. What's up, man? Thanks for
Hey, what's
coming by the
good?
stream, bro. That's cool. Alright. Also, like, alright, from the first time you meet someone, like, what are the certain things that make you feel like this person ain't the right person to be with? Like, even if it's just a friend, like, they're just like an off kind of person.
Mm.
You get what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if there was something like a certain quality of that person that you say you have to avoid, what would be that certain quality?
Wow.
I think
Okay, that's a
like
loaded
one of
question.
those is the try hard alpha, you know. Like parang if you're in front of other people, he tries to bully you just to show na look at me, haha, I can bully this guy. That's just kind of off, man. Like, are you stuck in your like college or high school days? Like, move on. Like we're all here, parang friendship right now as an adult is like helping each other grow. So if you're still in that shit, man, get the fuck out of the circle. You're weird.
Get the fuck out of my podcast if you're like that.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, no, it's like as friends, like
Yeah.
best friends, you bully each other.
Yeah,
But then
for
if you
sure.
don't know the person, it's like you don't know like their views in life. You're not even close with them, and then you do that shit. Yeah, that's just
Yeah,
fucking
man.
weird.
You know what I don't like? It's like when they're too feeling close, you know? Like, I get that when you meet someone, there's like a certain point on like how you wanna, it's like you wanna be friends with them, so you try to be close with them, like you try to make them feel comfortable. But there's like a certain, there's a fine line between being like too feeling close and actually trying to make friends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
sometimes it gets too annoying, man, because they try to feel like they know you, but they don't. You know what I'm saying?
But you have I know you have these people, and you meet them once, but once you
But
talk
you, it's
to
like
them,
you click, man. Like,
yeah, like
Yeah, yeah.
it's like you vibe already and shit.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
the next
yeah.
time you see each other, you bully each other. It's all
yeah,
good. But
Yep.
you can feel it naman kasi when there's this certain person na parang it's like the question pops up like what the fuck is he doing? he's like socially uncalibrated. Yeah, that's what I would say. Socially uncalibrated people like are the worst. It means na they lack
social
parang
skills and like that, you know.
they're too self-centered that they don't see how the other person is feeling like that.
Yeah.
It's like it's all about them.
I
So they
got
can't adjust, no?
Exactly.
you. How about you, Tony? What's like that certain quality that makes you feel off about a person, bro?
I don't like people who are, man. What's that term? Mema. You know that?
Oh shit!
Meme
Yeah.
para lang may masabi. Like
Holy
you know-
shit! Yeah.
they always have to be talking, man.
Oh
Sobra
man.
na.
Hard.
Did you even invite me?
Man, you know
no,
what?
no.
What I don't
Like
like.
sometimes there's no substance anymore, just so they have something to say.
They, as long as they have a part, you know.
You know the like yung mga know-it-alls, man. It's like, let's say you're
Bricks.
into something, right? Let's say,
Mm.
what ba? Let's say weights, right? Like usually you see this in the gym. So like, let's say you're in the gym, ganun, and then there's like maybe someone who sees you, so like, nag-gym ka ba? And you're like, yeah. And then, you know, he'll like try to give you advice. He'll be like, ganito kalaki yung braso ko dati. Mga 6 na piraso ng chicken yung kinakain ko. What the fuck is this guy trying to talk about? It's like, why are you trying to pretend like you know what you're talking about when you actually don't? Like, it doesn't make you seem like a better person. I fucking hate that shit, man.
Why talk about shit you know nothing
And for
about?
the viewers, like, don't get us wrong. We're not choosy, like, on friends, but there are certain. It's like we have all that part naman eh. Like,
Yeah.
parang like, maliliit na parts like that. But when your whole personality revolves around that, that's like super off-key. Like, parang you grew up wrong. Parang, how come that your world like revolves around that?
Yeah, just the fact that like your world revolves around you, like you're egocentric. That's
Yeah.
fucked up, man. Like, that doesn't mean that you have to be nice to everyone, or it doesn't mean that you have to like help people all the time. But fucking stop being so full of yourself, bro. That's fucked, man. Tangina.
Unless you're starting a company, of course you have to be egocentric because the whole idea of the company comes from you. You know, if you're the founder, that's the only parang exception, because
Yeah.
you pay people, but if you just just to prove to people na I'm the shit, look at me, I'm the shit. It's like, nah, bro.
Yeah. What about you, Tim? What's that bad quality that, especially Tim? You know what? I noticed that Tim, like, he's easy to get along with. It's not hard to get along with Tim, and Tim usually like he's adaptable to people. But what are the certain people that would make you feel off? Like there's no way you're getting close to them.
Oh man, you know what? It's a bit of a weird one, but it is right, naman. I can adapt a bit, not purely, but there are people who you meet that you're gonna be lifelong friends with, and there are others na you're just gonna see them at the bar, you're just gonna see them at the gym,
Yeah.
but nothing goes after that, right? They're gonna be
Yeah.
your bros for sure, but it's not like they're gonna be the people you're gonna be calling up when you're in your 50s, your 60s,
Yeah.
ganyan, ganyan. And I don't know if there's a trait that actually defines that. I don't know. It's just that you have a sixth sense na you can just tell it.
Yeah, no, that's
It's like
it's
I
kind
don't know how to describe it.
it's kind
you
of
want
weird
those
how that
second base,
happens.
third base,
No?
no?
It's
Mm.
like what makes us feel that way kaya na parang when it's like you can tell when you see that person moving and talking to people. It's like you know that you're not gonna vibe with this person or you're gonna be off about this person.
Yeah.
It's patterns.
Yeah, no, maybe it's just like correlated to you.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
Alex is commenting. He said, "Yeah, man, people that make you look bad so they look good. Yeah, those kind of people." He also said, "People that have big ass ego, man. Fuck him. That's right. Fuck him."
Oh yeah,
And you
man,
know what's
fuck
the worst though?
What?
Those types of people, when they're assholes to you in a public setting. Kaso when you're alone with each other, they're just like the best people ever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's
Like
the kind of
night and
person I'm
day.
telling you about.
That's what
Like,
he's
there's
saying.
other
Yeah.
people.
Trying to be alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Weird, eh?
like if they just acted the way they acted when you guys are alone, like sometimes you have like a drinking session with a beer and they're like the best people to talk about life with.
Yeah.
And then it's like another person comes and they just become like the biggest assholes in the world.
Yeah.
And also,
Exactly.
the biggest question for that is, why are you trying to be alpha if you have no like purpose on doing it? Like, there are people na they just trying to do that. I want to be alpha. Like, why? It's like you don't become an alpha by just being alpha. You become an alpha by following a certain purpose that needs you to be alpha for you to be able to attain it.
Yeah,
You
it's
get
kind
it?
of just being yourself. Like it's not trying hard to be alpha, It kind of just shows because of
Yep.
a certain thing that you're doing, not because like oh, I watched a video on being alpha, so I might as well follow these steps. Fuck that, man.
Hey, I was like that before. No kidding. That's why I know. That's why I know na parang chill. I'm like, why am I stuck in this parang like rat race,
Why am I watching
is
this
this
video?
Yeah, like parang paulit-ulit eh. Like parang I got, oh shit, what am I doing this shit? Is this alpha like that? I mean, if you have to question yourself if what you're doing is alpha, you're not alpha at all. It's like the alpha people, like both male and female, don't care if what they're doing looks bad or not to other people. They just do what they do to get on their purpose. That's it. It's like they have no word alpha and beta on their actions and shit.
Oh,
Like,
bro.
I just do it. I just need to do it.
I have like a side question to that, man, because you said like, what they don't care what people think, right? Like, when people like make rumors about you or like talk shit about you behind your back, do you actually like get pissed off or give a shit when that happens, or? Cause like
Uh,
right now,
Like if you find out,
yeah, like right now,
Should I-
I'm here in Baguio, right? And for some reason, that's like a big thing going. Like they're always like, baka ma-issue ako. Or, I won't do this kasi baka ma-issue ako. I'll do this secretive because baka ma-issue. Like, in my head, I'm like, why the fuck do you care what people think about you, right? Like, if you wanna do this, then do this. Just don't break the rules or like get into too much trouble, But
Yeah.
what the fuck do they care? But you guys, like, if you hear someone making a rumor about you, what would you do?
Sige, the first thing that comes into my mind is I ask myself, are these people important? Are the people who's gonna know about this will affect my reputation? If it does, of course, I'll give a shit. It's like, just imagine, you can't go all out kasi like you don't care. It's like, I'll fucking whip my dick in public, let's go. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
fam-
no, you're not
if
like
your
that. Like, that's
family
it's
knows
good.
about it,
Mm.
it's fucked up. And people who know your family will like will look bad on your family, of course. They'll be like,
Mm.
ang ina, di ba yung si ano to, si parang ganito, yung anak niya yung naglabas ng titi dun sa daan. Of course. That's bad. But if it's if you know na you're going on the right path, like you're doing things to get what you want or what you need to do, and then people look bad. I mean, people look at you in a bad way for doing that. That's the only time for me na parang to brush them off. But if I'm doing the right thing and then they still talk to me, I'm so sabog. and, and then they they talk shit about me like doing that, and then it affects my reputation. That's when I come in. Like I'll confront the person. Why the fuck you doing this? Like, what's the problem?
Man.
What's the issue?
That's where I think
That's
that's
the only
where
time I'll give a shit. Yeah.
that's where we differ. Like usually, as long as I know I'm doing right and people talk shit, I don't really give a shit about what people say. Like as long as I know myself, or as long as I know that I'm doing the right shit or I wanted to do it, then I don't really give a shit about what people think. Like if people go like, "Oh, why is he like that? He's so pakul ganyan." Like, well, I don't give a shit about what you think. This is what I want to do.
Tell them.
Tell them. Yeah.
Oh wait. By the way, I said sabog. I did not take any drugs. It's just that I'm tired, like
You
for
know, I
the
have
whole
a
day
feeling.
doing errands.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sabaw. That's the
Tony,
right
Tony,
word.
Tony.
Yeah. Oh, okay, sorry.
How about you,
Alright.
Tony? Man, what would you say if people talk shit
I'm-
about you?
I'm not very confrontational, especially for example, like if the person's spreading rumors, right? Like at first it depends. What if I'm not really close with that person, and then like what they're saying actually damages, like what Kep said, like my reputation. Of course, like if friends ask me, "Is this true?" Ganyan, so of course I'll tell them, "Okay, so this is my side of the story. Whatever you believe, that's your decision." But I, like me, diba? So the thing is, if the real shit, my friends know the real story, the real side. I'm fine. Just like random people who know shit about me, and I don't really give a shit about them. It's
Yeah.
fine.
How about
Yeah.
you, Tim? What is it with this rumor shit? What would you say?
You know what? If you had asked me that maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago,
Hmm.
back in high school, I think I would have given a shit a lot more compared to today. Especially when you're growing up, man. You're so insecure, you're a teenager. Someone
Yeah.
talks shit. You're like, why? Why did I put that person off? What did I do?
Yeah,
But yeah, so it's way different nowadays, though. Way older. Yeah, it's a skill. It's not something that naturally comes along, but it's a skill to not give a shit. Like they
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
ignorance is bliss, right?
Hmm.
So, and it's not like I'm going out of my way to please everyone. I know there's people that
Yeah.
are not gonna be happy with what I do. Whatever.
Don't cry.
He's gonna be like, I don't care what people do.
No, but yeah, you just learn how to not give a shit at the end of the day, and your life just becomes way better. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man, it does.
So,
The
yeah,
energy you put in kasi into like giving a shit about shit you shouldn't be,
it's
you know.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Cause there are people that are people pleasers, right? Like they like it when people like them. Like to the people out there who are like that. That's cool if you're like that. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't mind if you're like that.
I thought he was gonna say get out of my
No,
podcast.
no. I
For
only
the
say that
third
about
time.
shit that I don't like. But if you're like that, like you're a people pleaser or whatnot, that's fine, man. Like just don't let it get to you when there are certain people that don't like you.
Yeah.
Because not everybody will like you. You just don't vibe with the whole world, man. And I think that's how the world works.
It's just
And-
unnecessary sometimes,
Yeah.
Yeah. And a very simple question can answer your question if this guy is your friend. I mean, you just ask yourself, if I stop pleasing this guy, will he still be my friend? If the answer is no, then he's not your friend. What are you? You're his entertainer or some shit? Like, dude, it's like parang you cannot say no to the guy. If you say no, it's like, sige hindi ka na namin tropa. How the fuck? It's like, are you 6? Are you 7?
I won't friend you na.
Oh,
Yeah, we're friends,
friends are simply people who help you grow. That's it, you know. And if this person does not help you grow at all, it's not a friend.
Yeah, man. Usually, like, your homies, right? Even if you don't talk for like 2 years, whenever you talk to each other, it's like nothing has really changed.
Oh yeah.
It's not like because of small shit, like you'll stop talking to each other na for good, you know? I mean, sure, like there are people that like just really eliminate toxic people from their life, and I think that's good on them. But I mean, if they're not so toxic naman, like you just had like a small petty argument, then continue being friends, then that's pretty cool, man. Well, what would you say about like removing toxic people in your life? Even if they're your family, would you do it?
You have to.
Do you
You have
really
to.
like believe so? Would you do it? Talaga?
It depends on your views kasi. Your views in life is the one parang guiding you to everything.
Mhm.
So if this certain person or a family member is violating your views or toxic or is toxic to you, to your goals, you're not able to reach your goals, doesn't is not able to help you get your success, then of course you have to cut that person off. Because what is the point of being a family if you're dragging each other down? You have to be pulling each other up. If
Yeah.
you can try,
Amen.
you can try to change this person. You can try to talk to this person. Hey, you have to, we have to help each other like that. And it's like, man, fuck that shit. I just want to fucking own you. Bro, that's not it's not a family member. Also, that's your bully from high school or some shit.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm thinking? It's like sometimes, you know, when you just learn new shit, you get educated about the world, and then so you're it's like your knowledge expands. But when you get home, your family like they have this like old school kind of point of view, and they like try to, they go like don't believe in that, ganyan ganyan, masyado kang maraming alam, ganyan. What are you supposed to do then? Like, let's say they're old, like they're actually old. You can't remove them from your life, you know? But what do you do then?
It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Right?
Kind of depends.
I mean,
no?
again, it all falls on your views kasi. If your view in life is parang love is very important no matter where you go, then of course you have to keep them there.
I see.
So
But how,
yeah,
how about you, Tony? Like, has there ever been like a toxic family member in your life? Would you say that's like it's really toxic, not just like nainis ka lang like that, like an actual toxic family member?
Yeah. I can't say this. It's fine.
Drop
You
the
know what?
name.
No, don't drop the name.
You won't
bro.
see
Don't
this,
do
but
that.
yeah,
But
I
like you
don't-
can
I
share the
don't-
experience.
No, like I just don't talk to the person. Like I block on Facebook, because it's like too toxic. You know, like
Yeah, yeah.
especially if the term like nagsusumbat sila. You know, like they help you out and then they just throw everything back at you. Like give you money like this, like that. When you were ganyan, back when you were like studying, shit like that.
Oh
know,
man, yeah, that's
You
so
know, it's
shit.
like kind of fucked up because siyempre you were studying and then siyempre you're thankful when they help you out, diba? You didn't know naman like they're gonna throw that shit back at you.
Yeah, like when they
Just
expect
for doing
something in
something-
return.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and you do something they don't like, though.
Yeah,
Especially that, man. They just don't like it, man. It's like you're not even wrong. It's just that they didn't like how you talked to them at one point, or like why you talk like this, like you don't have manners and shit like that.
Oh man, also recently, you know, I was reading on the news, right? That there's a bill that was passed where the sign of like formal greeting now is like in the Philippines, right? It was actually a bill that was passed. Is that the sign of formal greeting is where you put your hand on your chest like this and then you bow. Just nod.
Is that legit?
Yeah, I actually read it. It's like
Do it again.
like this, man. Like that.
What?
Yeah, like that.
Okay, what the?
But
Formal greetings.
you know what's funny is that they could have passed so many other bills, and they decided to pass one on greeting. Man, why does that have to be a bill?
Huh.
Bro, that's about culture, man. What the fucking do that?
It's kind of cool though, you know. You're like
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
samurai or
why
some
fucking
shit.
do that shit everywhere? It's like we're turning like Asian do that shit all the time. Screw that.
That's dope.
We just
though, no?
bow no.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, I didn't notice in the comments. Anne said, "Yo, oh hey, what's up, Anne?" Also, I want to give a shout out to the person who you heard the background music right now, and you heard the background music from the intro. That's made by her boyfriend. That's Justin. Shout out to that guy, and you can search him up on different platforms on SoundCloud and on YouTube. That's Sion. Huge shout out to that guy. Thanks for helping out the stream, man. Thanks for helping out the podcast. And Alex said, "Man, I wouldn't care, man. Haters gonna hate." Yeah, for real. And Nilan said, "I'm all for removing toxic people, including family members. Honestly, your life would be so much better without people like stopping you from doing the right shit or believing what you want to believe in. But like, if it's, let's say, your parents and they're just trying to guide you because you've gone off track in your world, man, don't remove them just because you feel like you're a teenager who's entitled to everything. Man, they're helping you for a reason."
What are the traits
Exactly.
ba of a certain person? How can you identify a toxic person?
Paano ba? It's like, you know how usually, for me, on my point of view, if you're supposed to grow, or if you know that you're gonna grow and they know that you're gonna grow, but they just don't allow you because they don't want to, then that's fucking toxic for me, man.
I see. So people who are trying to control you, like trying to put you in an enclosed space, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Or
Dito ka lang.
people who get too emotional also. You know, when they go like, ganyan ka palang tao, ha? Ganyan, ganyan. But you were just
But-
fighting for what you believe. Like, you know that they're wrong, so you told them what's wrong. Then they're like, ganyan ka palang tao, ha? Ganyan ka palang, you know, that's
But-
that's fine.
If you would say that, you're kind of toxic to DDS people, you know.
Yeah, man. I am
You're
toxic
like,
towards
"Ganyan
the...
ka pala, DDS ka pala. Ganito
Yeah.
ba?"
Gonna turn
Honestly,
around,
I am toxic towards DDS people. So again, if you're DDS and you're on my stream, fuck off my stream, man. Get off the
fuck out.
podcast.
Nice.
We don't need to hear your opinions, man.
I mean, that's all it is. People who try to try to trap you in an enclosed space.
Yeah, man. That's what I was
Which is-
saying.
Which a lot of that is our parents.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they have this belief na I grew up this way, you should do. This is how I survive. I know what's right and wrong. But they have to know that the world is changing and you always have to adapt.
Yeah, man.
It's not
Especially,
always the same
you know,
case.
when they point out like, no offense to our parents. I mean, sure, they've really struggled. Like, if they have struggled, they struggled in life, and props to
Yeah.
them. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that they've struggled in life, but they go like, you have it so easy, ganyan, ganyan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like, that's the
Isn't that the point?
That's the goal of the world, right? Like, you work so hard to like evolve the world. Like, you're trying to make it easier for your kids, for the future generation, and to call them out for that, that's fucked up because that's not even your choice. You know,
Yeah.
like, the world has gotten easier, so why the fuck do you have to call me out? It's not like I don't have to walk for 45 minutes going to school just to do this or that. Like,
But
I have an
al-
easier option. Yeah, go.
Also at the same time, this plays a big point eh. It's like life is too easy nowadays that people lose respect to one another. Because right in the old days, it's all about, oh, you ganito, magmano ka, like that. But now it's all about freedom. That's why so many shit come up na parang there's too much freedom. Like with the gender pronouns and everything, want
Yeah.
to be called they, it, or whatever.
Yeah,
I have nothing against that, but that's one of the issues that it's like it's okay. That's actually a good problem to focus on. But we have bigger problems kasi.
Yeah.
Just imagine like
Yeah.
the whole world, the whole world's problem is the genders lang. Like they don't know which gender. It's like what a utopia, 'di ba? Parang the world's problem lang is parang oh, what am I kaya? That's it. But we have so much problems. People are starving, people are dying, people are being accused of wrong things and then they die from it. And then they have no justice. We should focus on that first, and then once we've cleared that out, then we can focus on whatever gender you want. So in certain manner, our parents being toxic or wanting us to go to the old ways will make us grow into something with more sense, you know,
Yeah, man. They
or
they
to
try
someone
to they try to embed
with
in
more
us
outlet.
that we have to grow up with respect. Like I think that's their whole point. Like you should grow up as a good person, ganyan ganyan. But speaking of that, the thing, cancel culture has been so like
Getting out of hand, man.
yeah, it's getting out of hand, man. Like cancel
Crazy.
culture is bad. That's toxic. Like this person made a mistake
And it's
and
so quick, man.
yeah, you
Yeah,
cancel them or like you know what? Even
just
on
like
like
that.
like the buy and sell shit on Facebook. Sometimes I see that like on Facebook Marketplace. They just ask a question. They kind of sound like I don't know. Maybe they don't know the price. They go low balling ganyan, and you post them just because they're trying to lowball you. Like, why do you have to do that, man? And just fucking
Yeah.
say no. I won't. I won't sell it to you for that price. Then move on to the next person. Why do you have to post them and call them bobo ganyan? You're you're literally destroying that person's like dignity for trying to like I don't know what he's trying to do, but why do you have to destroy a person's dignity? Like that causes so much emotional and mental damage on them.
Mm. It's like nowadays, one simple wrong move, man, you'll get your ass handed to you, man, by the public.
That's why I'm so annoyed by social media. It's like the problems.
Yeah.
Parang let's say this guy got shot, like people killing each other, like criminals. But the main news is parang PewDiePie said this thing. He should be
Yeah,
canceled. He hates
Yeah.
gay people
yeah,
and like that.
yeah.
And then like
Like
if
he's
you
a
try to bring
Nazi
up
and
to this
stuff like that.
certain
Mm.
person, hey, you know what? There's a certain family that got massacred that needs help and like that. I mean, fuck that. PewDiePie said that
Mm.
that they'll focus on that. That's the one they feed, not
It's even
something very
more on
important.
like the public figures that they want
Oh
to
yeah.
focus on than like the actual real shit.
Yeah, because
Basta,
they're like, who is that naman, diba?
yeah,
Something like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Speaking of which, man, uh, I just want to ask you guys because we're about to end the stream. We have like 10 minutes left because I don't want to make this episode too long. So that if ever this gets uploaded, sana on Spotify again. Please Spotify syndicate us already. But for real, if this gets uploaded, I want to ask you guys since it's the first episode with the main cast, what are your ambitions or what do you see? Where do you see our podcast going, man? Anyone? Where do you see our podcast going, or what are your ambitions for the
Oh, I
podcast?
thought you were talking to the
Keps?
people of Spotify.
No,
Uh,
us.
Uh,
For it's about us.
I mean, I want our voices to be heard because it shows naman na we have ideas and stuff, but we don't really enforce them. We just want to be heard. So, for me, kasi, we just want to be heard so that we can help other people be enlightened to other things and not
Yeah.
not look at s- look at a certain thing in the closed-minded way. That's all for me.
How about you, Tony? What are your dreams, your goals, your ambitions for this podcast, man?
yeah, at some point and on previous episodes we got like different guests, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I have a dream guest that like if we get like this person, in the future, like we made it,
Oh my god.
Right.
Yeah.
you know?
Is it the K-pop?
Yeah,
No, hey. Okay, wait. Don't step on my dream. Okay. No, but like, you know what I mean, right? Like if you get a certain person like, whoa, you actually listen to the stream, we're just like fucking around.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of big.
How about you, Tim? What it do? What's your dream about this podcast, or what's your goal, ambition, whatever?
if we make it to the point where we can just say shit unfiltered, I'd be so fucking happy with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we are kind of.
Yeah, but our conversations outside the podcast and within are way different. There's
Yeah.
it's not that much different, but you know what I mean.
It's just there are some things that we actually say that we have to filter out.
You're making
Yeah.
it sound like we're
It-
bad
no,
people,
no.
man. Outside
No,
this,
no,
No, it's almost as if we kind of need to, when you're about to say something, you kind of
You
double check
tiptoe.
first.
Yeah.
Or yeah, we get to the point where we just get to say shit on the top of our heads. Oh, blessed already.
For me, I just want people to listen to us, man. Like, paano ba? It's like ever since we were young, Tim and Caps know this, cause uh, since we were young, we would have like good conversation. Sometimes it's extremely stupid, sometimes it's super, as Tim said, insightful. He said that before. And I always thought to myself, like, what if people like listen to us, man? Imagine what people would say. Imagine what, like, I think we could do something off of this. That's why I'm kind of passionate about this pod. That's why I made the podcast in the first place. It's because I feel like our conversations are good. You know, it's not always insightful, naman. Sometimes it's extremely stupid, and I hope that's what the podcast could be. Like, we could be dumb, we could be insightful, whatever it is. And yeah, hopefully people support us and listen to us all the way. Cause I mean, come on, man, we're all just having fun doing our thing and shit
Yeah,
like
man.
that. And we're not gonna naman. This podcast, we promise it's not gonna be like, it's not gonna be focused on one topic. It's not too professional. Like, if people are lonely or like at home alone, they just want to listen to people converse and they want to be there. Like, you know, they have someone to listen to, and it feels like they're talking to someone even if they're not actually there. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
man.
what Kev said, diba? We're not forcing anything,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. With
Also,
the
also,
listeners, like, really
just-
nothing, you know.
listen, we're not a professional in whatever we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're not philosophers or whatever the fuck that is, you know. We just like to say our ideas. If you agree with it, then agree with it. If you disagree, comment
Totally fine,
comment
yeah.
below or tell
I
us.
mean,
Ganyan.
It's better to voice out our ideas like here where it's supposed to be than in games, because you know when I get tilted in games I die. You know why you keeping first world
Yeah.
problems in third world countries, kasi you know that's not it's like it's not related. So
So
You're
you give out
attacking
the whole
everything,
essay,
ano.
no, you give out the whole speech.
yeah.
Kisa, your sister, Cubs, said she's rooting for us. Thank you for supporting and for passing by the stream. And Keen said, "Miss you, Chim Chim. I miss you all. We miss you too,
Hey.
man. And definitely we want you back on the podcast really, really soon. We really loved
Fuck
the
yeah.
episode with you. Honestly, I think it had one of the highest views. You know what's funny is that the episodes with the highest views from the first season was the one with the guests, man.
Oh yeah.
Particularly,
Yeah.
Awkward. I mean the guests, friends, kasi are gonna watch it.
oh yeah, man, for
I
sure.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Dudes is here also. He said sorry late. Though, but it's okay if you're late, man. Thanks also for passing by
Yeah,
the
man.
stream. It's like that means a lot, bro. For real.
Yep.
So, I hope you guys watch out for us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, because definitely we're working on it. We're gonna be as consistent as possible.
Yeah.
We
What's the
finally
schedule?
have,
Every Sunday, right?
yeah, every Sunday. Catch us every Sunday from 8 to 10. We don't know when we start because we're dumb and like we don't
Yeah.
know when we start. Like, we kind of get sidetracked by playing games because we like to play games. I mean, I study pala. So I review
Yeah, of
for
course,
my
of
class.
course,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course. Yeah, you review,
yeah.
yeah.
I review for my classes. I don't play games.
Hmm.
Thanks, guys. And again, please
Oh,
watch out for what's coming
Can
up. What's
I
up?
can I
Yeah.
voice out one more thing? Just
What's
a
up?
suggestion to people who are obsessed with all these trending problems. I would say keep the first world problems to first world countries, and let's work on our third world problem. Uh, let's work on our third world problem to our third
Third
world
world
country.
Country.
Yes.
All right. Dude said hi, kay Tim, man.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, so hopefully the next podcast won't sound as much as a live stream anymore because on the next or on the following episodes we can't actually interact with people on Spotify or whatnot. But please do follow us on our journey to wherever this is gonna take us. But we have huge ambitions for this. We really do have huge goals for this. Hopefully, I can stop studying. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo.
No. But really, this is something we're really passionate about. So thank you guys for whoever passed by the stream. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you for commenting down below. And watch out again for the Good AM project. we're gonna have an intro hopefully soon and taglines, and stuff like that. So introduce yourselves once again and plug in your stream, man.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I'm Kipoy TV. You can follow me if you want to see more Valorant uh, content. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, man. There are funny shit on his content, and he's actually a really good player. And go, Tony.
I have nothing to plug. I'm Tony. That's it. I have absolutely nothing to plug. Listen to the Good AM podcast, man.
All right, you Tim, go ahead.
Yeah,
Say
I've
your
got that,
alias,
man.
man. Say your alias.
Oh, but if you find me in any game, you suck my left nut 420. You know it. You
Suck my
just
left
know.
nut
Y'all
420. Yeah, y'all know it's Tim. And again,
Mhm.
it's me, Anton Macalino. You can find me on probably anywhere on any social media platform if you search my name. But do listen to this podcast, share it, follow it, whatever it is. And again, thank you guys for listening to this episode. Thanks, guys. Peace out.